guys, this is Diana. This is part 2 of my video. If you stuck around for all of part 1, thank you so much. So part 1 was about my past experiences with dating prior to weight loss surgery, and this video will be about whether or not to start dating and how I feel about that. And so I had mentioned in my past video that I'm going to link my first video to this video in the description box. So sorry, try to get comfortable. So sorry if I'm moving the screen too much for you guys. So in my first video, I mentioned that when I decided to have weight loss surgery, I stopped online dating, and it was great, and it was hard because, to tell you the truth, I really wanted someone. It's not like I needed somebody, but I really wanted to have someone with me through the weight loss surgery part of it. I remember having a conversation with my friend Elda and telling her how much I wanted to meet someone before surgery, because that way I would know that he loved me for me, and he loved me at my heaviest, therefore he would love me at my lightest. And that if I met some guy after weight loss surgery, I wouldn't know if he really loved me for me or because I was a thinner version of me. And I really felt that way before weight loss surgery. I really felt that the only way that I would know if a guy really loved me is if he loved me at my heaviest. But that didn't happen. I didn't fall madly deeply in love with some guy before having weight loss surgery. And after having weight loss surgery, I think back to that conversation that I had with my friend Elda, and I just think how naive I was. Because if I would have met some guy and we would have fallen in love type of thing before weight loss surgery, yes, he would have fallen in love with me being plus size and having every inch of my skin filled with fat. Versus now, if I meet a guy, he has to, if I meet a guy like today type of thing, he has to fall in love with me, with the new me that has excess skin, and and who has skin and who will have excess skin all over, and who will need plastic surgery. And so now that I think about it, I'm like, whoever falls in love with me now, like, will truly love me beyond my image, beyond how I look, versus before when I was overweight, more overweight than I am now. And I kind of give that guy even more credit, because he's going to know my past, and he's going to not know what the future holds type of thing. And even that, not knowing what the future holds, was also a big thing as to why I guess I was afraid of dating even before weight loss surgery, because I've mentioned before I have PCOS. So I was very upfront with guys, probably more than I should have now that I think about it, with letting them know that I had PCOS, and that if they were 100% in need of having biological children, I was probably not the girl for them. Yeah, I would be that psycho chick that would put that out there. Because again, I felt like I didn't want to misrepresent myself. I didn't want to fall in love with some guy and some guy to fall in love with me, and then be like, hey, you know that thing called children? I might not be able to give it to you, so you still love me. I couldn't do that to someone. Just like I wouldn't want some guy to know that he's like shooting blanks and not tell me, and then we get married and then we're wondering why we can't get pregnant type of thing. Not that I would love him any less, however, I would like to have been given that option beforehand. yeah, y'all didn't see this going. I didn't see this happening either, having that conversation with y'all, but I guess that's what happens when you don't write notes and you just talk out of the many thoughts that are going through my head right now. So, yeah, that was just another layer of fear. Like I've said, fear is a big factor in dating and falling in love with me. So yeah. So now, how do I feel about dating? I have not gone back onto online dating. I want to go back onto online dating. I want to just see what's out there. But what is stopping me, sorry, this shirt is like, anyways. So this shirt, not this shirt. What the issue is with me is that I currently weigh 219. I do not, so I still see myself, and BMI says I'm still obese, and I do not want to get messages. I do not want to have to, comb through guys who are chubby chasers, because I have gone through that. I have had to deal with that, and it's not cool, because some guys can be really pervy, and they think that just because you're overweight, you have a low self-esteem, and that you will do and show and give them whatever it is that they want because they're showing you some type of affection, and that's not me. I know my worth. I know what I want. I know what I don't want, and they're not it. So that's my fear. My fear is that if I were to go online and start trying to date online, the guys would only see me as plus size, because I am still plus size. I am still obese. I'm still overweight. So that's what I think that guys are going to view me as. And I don't want a guy who likes big girls, because I'm so much more than that. I'm so much more than a big girl. And I hope to one day not be as big as big as a big girl, if that makes any sense. I know I will always have big girl mentality type of thing because of my love of food, but hopefully one day I will not look like a big girl anymore. So I don't want to be dating a guy who only wants to be with a big girl, because I want to hit 180. I want to see how much smaller I can get, if not, or not, maybe stay at 180. I don't know, but my point is that I don't want the guys that message me only to message me because I'm a big girl. And I don't, sorry, long pause there. So yeah, that's one of the fears that I have with that. Two, I don't have any pictures. I really don't. Like my profile, my online dating profile before weight loss surgery, it was awesome, you guys. Like seriously, like I had pictures of all my trips, of like me in Bali, me in Singapore, I'm like looking around my room, seeing the different pictures of, like, it was just me in El Salvador, me in New York, me in all these places, because I love to travel, and that was part of my profile, is that if you want to be with me, you have to be willing and wanting to travel and see the world and have experiences. And like, I don't have any pictures of me seeing the world as I am now, as the size that I am now. I don't even have like nice like pictures just to put up, because I haven't purchased any new clothes, and I don't want to purchase any new clothes. And okay, so maybe I would afford to take some pictures, but I don't have nice pictures of myself other than like selfies or stuff like that. So I'd have to get up some pictures on that. Before I could activate a profile, I have to take pictures. And like, I know that's silly and it's just like such a trivial thing, but it's a thing. 3, do I put on my profile that I've had a weight loss surgery? Probably not. Like really, like I say that out loud, but I wouldn't mention it. But then I'm like, okay, so then when do I mention it? because, like I've said, I was that crazy person that told people that I had PCOS and that I might not be able to bear them children, just because I wanted to be upfront and I didn't want to lie to them. So I'm just like, okay. No, and I didn't put that I had PCOS on my profile, you guys. Like, I'm not that crazy. But I would tell them if I saw that things were moving along. I should mention that. If I saw that things were moving along and we're talking for, longer than, 2-3 months, then I would mention that if I felt a connection type of thing. So then I'm like, okay, so then when would I tell them that I had weight loss surgery? And then are they going to have the fear that I will regain that weight? Because, I kind of have that fear. I don't think I will. I'm hoping and praying, and I know I will work my ass off to never regain the weight. But I don't know what life has in store for me, and what if he falls in love with me, like, not being overweight, and then is he gonna have that fear of me being overweight? Is there actually, sorry, you know how you think things out before you say them? Yeah, but okay. So is there some guy out there who's actually factually going to find me attractive with loose skin, with plastic surgery scars, with saggy ass boobs until I'm able to, like, afford to, like, fix them, that type of thing? It's silly when I say it. I feel silly saying them, but it's a reality. We're attracted to people. There has to be some amount of I don't want to say sexual attraction, but there has to be a certain amount of attraction, of visual attraction. And I just think, is there a guy out there that's gonna find me attractive? And that's a legit fear that I have. It's like, okay, I was able to find guys who found me attractive when I was overweight, but are they gonna find me attractive now? Because I'm not gonna be just no longer overweight. I'm still gonna have excess skin. So he's still gonna find me attractive like that with the excess skin? Am I going breathe, Diana? So I still haven't thought of whether or not I'm going to actually put my profile up, like I said, before I do any pictures, right? And I've kind of thought of not getting online, not getting not starting internet dating until I lose a couple more pounds. Like I said, I'm currently 219. I've thought of, okay, once I hit like 199, right? Because in my head, once there's a 1, I'm no longer like super obese type of thing. But then, like, old thoughts come into my mind, and I'm like, well, hell, he should love me for who I am. He should love me at any size. He should love me for however the hell I look, But then the other part of me comes in, where I think, okay, they're going to see you, and they're only going to see you as a plus size girl. And the only guys who are going to like a plus size girls are guys who are like a chubby chaser, and I don't want a guy who's a chubby chaser. So it's this like back and forth yes and no conversation that I keep having with myself in my head. And I was just wondering if anybody else out there is having those fears, is having those thoughts. If you've already gone through this, when did you put yourself out there? When did you start dating again? Am I just crazy in the sense that I'm just overthinking it? Because I have a tendency to overthink things and overanalyze things and see things from every possible angle and get stuck on that and not actually do something about it. So yeah, that's where I am. That's where I'm standing at a crossroads, whether or not to start online dating. because I would love to start online dating. I would love to get back out there and see what life has in store for me, and just see what's out there. But at the same time, I don't want to. I kind of I feel like I'm mentally ready to start dating, but I don't feel like I'm physically ready to start dating, if that makes any sense. Because I've thought of, like I've said, I've thought of once I get one to just 199 type of thing, and then I've thought of, okay, once I hit 210, and then I think, well, is that just me building excuses for not putting myself out there because I don't want the rejection, because if I didn't find a guy before, then I'm not going to find him now, type of thing. So yeah, then I think about, okay, so what websites do I want to check out? I know that Finding Elizabeth, she said she's done Tinder, and I don't know, I've heard not the greatest things about Tinder, how it's just a hookup site, and I know that she says it's not. And then also, okay, so now I'm looking back at my phone because oh, now I'm looking for her. Okay, so somebody else is doing online dating, and I'll link her video as well. Where is it? I can't think of her name right now. Her C. Jane Shrink. There you go. C. Jane Shrink. She also mentioned that she's met some guy on Tinder. So, but I don't know. To me, Tinder just seems like a hookup site. If you've used Tinder, let me know what you think about it. I don't want to go back on Plenty of Fish just because of my past experiences with it. I might try, if and when I do, I might try Match again. But if you guys have some website or dating app that you've used and you like, let me know. And I will definitely keep you posted as to what I decide to do, as to whether or not I start online dating or not, because it's hard. It's hard to be dating, period. I feel like it's even harder to be dating after weight loss surgery. And like I've mentioned, I think I'm ready. I know I'm ready to get out, to date, to just see what's out there, to start the next chapter of my life. But fear is getting the best of me, I guess, at the end of the day. And I guess I need to confront that fear and see what life has in store, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just a first date, and if it doesn't go right, there doesn't have to be a second date. I'm the master of first dates. I really am. I've gone on one too many first dates, a couple of second dates, and not too many, like, relationships type of thing. I know they say you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find Prince Charming. I guess that's the problem. I haven't kissed too many frogs because I don't kiss on first dates. So maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will keep y'all updated. So I'll make a part 3 whenever part 3 is needed. But thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I love each and every single one of you, and if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. Love you guys. Bye.